So you have come. Well, fool, you may have thrown me off a bridge twice, but this time we are on solid desert sand, and there is no way for you to knock me off a bridge, therefore giving me guaranteed victory. You can't stop me. I will continue my quest to save Hyrule. Ha! Have you not seen the horde that makes this wasteland their home? Mine followers are many, and thou's followers are none. Behold, this be your end, boy! You have failed. No, yes! Now you shall die! Have at thee! Sir Snuffles, no!
Face the king, rock the wind for a legend of skill. Leave that hell behind you forever. Face the king, rock the wind for a legend of steel. Break the chains of the past forever. Face the king. Face the king.
So, Midna, why exactly are we going to an ancient coliseum filled with the dead?
Well, Link, you know I love being anywhere surrounded by death, blood, and the howling souls of the damned. But this time we're just here to get into the Twilight Realm.
Why is the only entrance into your world located in an unholy execution ground?
Simple. My ancestors knew how to live.
Midna.
Oh, quit your bitching. And let's get this adventure started!
Well, what about the goblin camp?
Meh, I'm sure you'll find a way to get through.
Somebody help me!
Told ya.
Look, as long as we don't run into anything bad here, I'll be fine. Hey there! We're tiny lanterns come to take your fire away! Ooh! Oh. Oh, well, that's not so bad. Psych! We're actually here to eat your soul! Oh, gods, why?
Come on, Link. I told you this place was filled with the dead, so you shouldn't be surprised by this.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. After all, there can't be that many, right? Oh god, they just keep coming! Please. Please. Let this be the end. Please let nothing bad happen. Hello, George! Oh, why? At last I have found you, traitor. Fooling me into believing you are my little mascot when you are really siding with my enemy. Well, from now on you shall no longer be called George with a J, but simply George. Stupid name. My name isn't George, it's Link. That's right, feel the dread, feel your toes and other appendages. May you writhe in torment at that stupid name I have given you. How did you even find us? I don't have to tell you my hobbies. What? Now watch as I take this sword and shove it, oh dear, right into this skull! Oh, well, that's not so bad. Oh, really? Well, you go ahead thinking that then. I've got things to do. What kind of things? Things that are thingy! Goodbye. Oh, shit. There, are you happy, Midna?
Nah, you could have bled more. But I suppose this is good enough. Now, time to head into the Twilight. Oh, shit. You have got to be kidding me! How the fuck am I getting home?
Don't we have more important things to worry about? Perhaps we can help you out. Greetings, we are the great and powerful sages. the protectors of Hyrule, guardians of the Mirror of Twilight, and servants of the gods, blessed with tremendous power, which is usually completely useless, but hey, no one's perfect. Wait, these sages? As in the sages of legend? What are you doing here? We live here! This be our hang! Why would the Guardians of Justice live on top of an unholy, undead-infested, stuck in the middle of the desert coliseum? Because our real estate agent sucks. Now, hero, as you may have noticed, the Mirror of Twilight is broken. You don't say. Yes, it was destroyed by Zant. However, it has only been separated into pieces and can be restored if you seek out these said pieces. Alright! So, where are they? One is in the snowy mountain, another in an ancient grove, and the last is in the sky. Do you have any more specific directions? Nope. So, I'm just supposed to find them on some random mountain, an unnamed forest, and somehow invent flight so I can look for it in the sky. That's pretty much what we're saying, yes. That's stupid! Can't you guys be a little more helpful? No, we can't.
Okay, I have a question.
Speak, Dark One!
The mirror is a great form of power, and it's said that only the true ruler of Twilight can break it. Zan usurped the throne, so therefore he's not the true ruler. So, how did he manage to break the mirror this much?
That is a most troublesome tale, which I will now tell. For you see, the magic Zant now uses is in fact the dark magic of one we have long believed to be dead. His name is... Ganondorf. This horrid individual rained mayhem upon the land, slaughtering innocents, destroying and pillaging all across Hyrule, wielding untold power. This man seemed invincible. At least until he was captured and brought before us. Then we laughed at him and called him a bitch. Little did we know this was only the beginning of his horror. Ganondorf, you are hereby ordered to be executed, and as such we are required to read off the list of charges against you. Now, you have been accused and found guilty of all of the following: murder, treason, destruction of public property, and private property, and worst of all, owning a pair of golden-laced purple shoes. The evil! Yes, evil indeed! Now, Ganondorf, what do you have to say for yourself? What do I have to say? What can I say? What goes through a man's mind as he faces his death sentence? Is he filled with regret, or is he content? Does he fear the unknown of what lies beyond death? Or does he simply see it as the end to everything? Does he think of what he is losing, or what he has already lost? What does a man think when he stands at the end? Personally, I keep thinking of how cute a bloodstain you'll make once I'm done with you. What? Honestly, you think I regret what I've done? Ha! Far from it! I not only enjoy everything I've done, I remember it in great detail. Like the story of little Nicholas. Wait, what? Who? A long time ago, little Nicholas found himself in an orphanage. His parents lost in a freak goat accident. Well, there he was bullied, beaten, and ignored by the other children. His new caretakers did little to improve his situation, until, finally, he ran away from the orphanage, never to return. Soon he was starving in the streets of the city, and no one would so much as look at him, let alone help him. He wept in pity for himself while he sat on the curb, when suddenly a stray dog came up to him. The dog was old, but it had kind eyes, and wagged its tail while it licked little Nicholas's tears away. For a time, the boy felt happy, only the joy of having finally found a friend who actually seemed to care. And then I came along, kicked the dog down, and crushed its face with my boot, then proceeded to take the dog's corpse and beat little Nicky with it until he was nothing but a bloody, lifeless pulp on the side of the road. Oh, memories. You're a monster. Oh, by the way, would you like to hear about my next victim? Dear sweet Timothy, a man born to a high-class family, and spent his days in both study and dedication to the gods, until at last he was recognized for his talents and his judgment. Hey Tim, that sounds an awful lot like your backstory. Shut up, Nathan! I always complete my objectives, Tim. I will end you. You're wrong, Ganondorf! For this is your end! May hell welcome you with open arms and soul-breaking lashes! The kind done with very painful whips! At last it was over, and we celebrated, for we were certain he was gone, and could never do harm again. But we've been wrong before. Who else wants a fist bump? Yes, shit went down that day. And all over us. So, you're saying this Ganondorf just suddenly acquired a piece of the Triforce? How does that make any sense? Well, we have a theory. We think it went something like this.
I'm bored! Hey Nairu, what do you think about me giving ultimate power to this huge prick who's about to die? Din, as the goddess of wisdom, I have to say that is a most foolish thought. Do it. Ah yeah! Ferrari, what do you think? At last, I have finally found the perfect cross of waffles, muffins, and cupcakes. I shall call it the Waffen Cake, the greatest breakfast dessert known to mankind. No, only the gods can handle this powerful, prestigious pastry. I think that means go for it. Oh yeah!
And that's pretty much our theory. Seriously? Your theory is just that the gods are beings who follow the most random of whims? Well, it's either that or someone messed with the powers of time, creating so many alternative timelines that eventually they began collapsing in on each other, thus creating the events that have now transpired. But seriously, that would require the person to be an incredibly uncaring douche.
Say, Link, do you ever wonder if constantly going back and forth in time would ever yield any negative consequences? You know, for the space-time continuum and whatnot. Huh, that's an interesting question. Allow me to answer that with my own question. Why should I give a shit? Because I don't. I really don't.
Personally, I like the random act of God theory. Well, okay, so what happened next? Oh, no! Oh, that hurt! Oh, yes! That was pain! And yet not as painful as what I'm about to do to you. Wait a second! Quickly, everyone! Open the portal to the Twilight Realm! He can't possibly survive once inside! Didn't you say earlier that there was no possible way he could survive a sword to the chest? Shut up, Nathan! You fools! They can get rid of me! Well, know this. I will return. I will have my vengeance. And when I do, the sky will rain down blood upon the innocent, and all shall know my name. I am Ganondorf! At last evil has left this world, and all is well. Tim's dead. Oh yeah. Pity that. Unfortunately, it seems that plan also had unforeseeable consequences. Shit.
So, not only do we have to recover the mirror shards from who knows where, but we're also facing someone more powerful than Zant, who, might I add, defeated us with almost no effort.
That is basically the situation, yes.
I hate this damn job.
Now that you understand your mission, I have only one thing left to ask you, hero. And what's that? Would you like to buy a piece of real estate for an extremely low price? No. Oh, come on. It's got a great view of the desert. And zombies. Everyone loves zombies. I don't. Shut up and buy the damn property!
Now journey across a spooky land. You hold in your hand a sword that shoots laser beams. Won't you feel like a man, dressed up like Peter Pan, on a quest greater than your dreams, then your dreams, then your dreams. Flee me, demon, demon, go, Link.